Okay, sir. Before we start taxiing, I just want to confirm one more time that your oxygen switch is in the on position as shown when we strapped you in, please.
Confirmed. Oxygen is set to on.
Thank you, sir. Remember, we'll do a high-power takeoff, as you requested. We cannot use the afterburners, as I explained, but once we're airborne, I'll light the cans and perform a vertical climb. And then we'll roll out and turn towards steer point 1, or as you guys would call it, Whiskey 1.
All right, Lieutenant, that sounds pretty good.
Please remember, sir, in case of emergency, when you hear me say eject, 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 like this, 3 times, put your feet down, make sure they are pressed against the seat so that the ejection does not break your femurs. Then pull the handle, if I don't pull it first.
I understand.
Very well. Last thing before we taxi out, your helmet, your straps, your oxygen mask. Does it all feel tight and good?
Straps seem a bit tight, but the rest is fine.
Okay, sir, thank you. We will wait for the taxi clearance from the tower, then we can get going. We have a couple of flights that are getting airborne before us. Do you have any more questions?
All good, Lieutenant. I'm just happy to experience this. I probably shouldn't say this, but, you know, I've always admired the Tomcat. I've gotten a few rides in F-16s, but never thought I'd get a ride in F-14, so for what it's worth, today I'm 100% Team Navy.
That's good to hear, sir. You'll finally experience what a real aircraft feels like, if you don't mind me saying so.
I absolutely do not.
All right. Just one last thing. As discussed, at certain points of the flight, I will ask you to switch the destination steer point for me. Would you be so kind and locate that for me? Then switch from 1 to 2 to 3 and back to 2 and 1 again, please.
Absolutely. 1 second. This one?
No, sir. Not this one. It's probably best not to switch anything we did not discuss in the briefing.
I'm sorry, your Rio Jester told me to do that when you asked me to perform the destination switch check. I probably shouldn't have done it, but, you know, I promised him.
Oh. Jester. He's always good for a laugh.
All right, my apologies. I swear I won't touch anything else.
Well, that is kind of good to know, sir. If you would be so kind and go through the steer points now.
Oh, yes. 1 moment.
Perfect, sir. Thank you.
My pleasure. Anything else you need me to do?
Negative, sir. We'll request our taxi clearance now and get going. Interlick Uzi 1, request taxi for takeoff.
Uzi 1, Interlick, you are cleared to taxi to runway 5 via Charlie Apron, Charlie Sierra Alpha.
Taxi to runway 5 via Apron, Charlie Sierra Alpha Uzi 1.
Charlie Apron is here to the left, son, past those tornadoes, and then to the right at the end.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, I bet you knew that. I'll shut up now.
No, not at all, sir. I appreciate some directions. We usually flew right off the arm pad next to Alpha. It's not often we get to see tornadoes up close. On my first cruise, we flew an exercise against the RAF when we crossed the English Channel, and I have to admit, they gave us quite the run for our money.
They are quite impressive indeed. Yeah, we're lucky to have them at the base. And another left here, onto Sierra, and then all the way to the end.
Thank you, sir. Interlick Uzi 1 holding short runway 5.
Uzi 1, Interlick. Wind is 197 at 8. Cleared to take off, runway 5.
Clear for takeoff, Uzi 1. Okay, sir, moment of truth. Once we're airborne, I will pull straight up, then roll out. Ready?
All set, Lieutenant. Let's do it. Oh, wow! Wow, just wow. That was an impressive takeoff, son. My Air Force boys generally like to make me just as miserable. I appreciate it.
It is my pleasure, sir. We don't do soft in the Navy. We may do stupid, we may do all kinds of stuff, but soft ain't one of them.
All right, take it easy, Lieutenant. I'm still with the Air Force, you know.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, it's all right, son. It stays in the cockpit, right?
Yeah. Sir. We're coming up on our cruise altitude, sir. We just passed 24,000 feet.
Holy cow, that was fast.
Yes, sir. She climbs like a beast.
Uzi 1, Interlake. Contact Wizard on 257. Goodbye.
Switching to 257, Uzi 1. Wizard, Uzi 1, 25,000 feet. Uzi 1, Wizard, continue as planned. Uzi 1. still a bit faint, sir, but Cyprus is coming into view. Not sure if you can see it from the back.
I can, thank you.
We're just crossing the northeastern tip of Cyprus. I think the Cypriots call it the edge of Cyprus. Lots of cliffs and apparently a nice viewpoint. If you would be so kind, sir, and switch the destination switch to steer point 2 now.
Interesting. Steer point 2 it is. Like this, Celty? Do you need me to do anything else?
That's perfect, sir. Thank you.
My pleasure. So, when will you show me what this aircraft can do?
We'll fly to the northwestern shore north of Paphos. The Akamas RMZ is reserved for us to perform the maneuvers. Pretty much everything south of us is Class Bravo airspace for Ercan, Larnaca, and Paphos, which we need to avoid.
Tell me, are you planning on staying in the Navy, or will you go private? Any plans for your future yet when this is over? I hope I'm not being too indiscreet.
Not at all, sir. I have a few years to go, and I think I'll stay. The Navy is all I know, and all my family has ever known. It's my home, sir.
Well, you are a fine young officer. I'm sure you have a bright future ahead.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, that must be Nicosia below us.
I think it is. Yes. Apologies, sir. I need to contact Wizard. Wizard, Uzi 1, request 20,000 feet.
Uzi 1, Wizard. You are clear to descend and maintain 20,000 feet. Archimus and Polemi RMZs are open for you. Your block altitude is 9,000 feet to unlimited. Advise on entry.
Uzi 1 will advise when entering the RMZ.